So Spain is well known for making one of the greatest omelets in the world, the Spanish potato omelet, which is known as tortilla de patatas. Of course, in Spain, we have so many other great omelets, like the one that we're making today, which is a recipe that's inspired by the restaurant of Barrecus, located in the beautiful town of Segorbe. We are talking una tortilla de queso al ajillo. This is basically a cheesy omelet that's cooked in garlic-infused olive oil, and then it's topped off with a parsley and garlic sauce to take things to the next level. Folks, we're talking super easy to make, a ton of great flavors, and all done within just minutes. Really quick before we start, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Barbara Eastman, Karen Bird, Jim Schallert, and Sean Murphy. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. All right, let's begin by making our parsley and garlic sauce. I'm gonna add in 2 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped into a mortar, along with a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, which is about 16 grams, and a pinch of sea salt. And using a pestle, we'll pound down on the ingredients until we form a paste-like texture. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, you can also use a food processor here, or even a handheld blender. Then we'll add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. And we'll give it one final mix until everything's well mixed together, and then set it aside. For the next step, let's start cooking our omelet. I'm gonna grab a non-stick fry pan. Important to use non-stick here, that way the eggs don't stick to the surface. And I'm gonna heat it with a medium heat. In the meantime, I'm gonna crack in 2 eggs into a bowl. As always, the eggs that I'm using are cage-free organic, but you can use whatever eggs you like. But like I always tell you, in recipes this simple, the higher the quality ingredients, the better the overall flavor. Then we'll season the eggs with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll whisk them together until they're well mixed. Once the pan is nice and hot, I'm going to drizzle in 2 tablespoons of garlic-infused olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. And let me tell you, by using garlic-infused olive oil is what gives this omelet that beautiful lift of garlic goodness. You'll find a link where you can get the one I'm using from Biazzo in the description box below. And we'll immediately add in the whisked eggs. Then we'll lower the fire to a low-medium heat. And we'll cook our egg mixture without mixing it for about 30 seconds. And once again, remember to drop it down to a low-medium heat, otherwise your omelet can easily brown too quickly. Then we'll start gently pushing the omelet from the outer edges towards the center and let that runny egg mixture go into the empty part of the pan, and continue to do this until there's no more runny egg mixture left. Once there's no more runny egg mixture left, I'm going to add in a couple slices of cheese. I'm using mozzarella cheese here, but you can use whatever cheese you like. Just make sure that it's one that easily melts, such as mozzarella like I'm using, Havarti, or even cheddar. And we'll gently fold the omelet together. I like to go from the outer edges towards the center, but you can just fold it in half if you like. Then we'll gently flip the omelet. I like to do this with a plate as it ensures that the omelet doesn't break, but you can also use a spatula. And we'll cook the omelet for about another 30 seconds. This is enough time for all the eggs to be perfectly cooked through and for that cheese to be beautifully melted. Then we'll transfer the omelet into a serving dish. And we'll top it off with some of our parsley and garlic sauce, which, by the way, the amount we made is enough for 4 omelets. Check it out, our tortilla de queso al ajillo's done. A beautiful Spanish cheesy garlic omelet, super easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done within minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. I'm telling you, I'm a huge fan of eggs and garlic, and if you add cheese into the mix, well, in my opinion, it doesn't get better than that. So this is a dish I cannot wait to try. Here we go. Wow, like seriously, so many great flavors and so much garlic goodness in there. Vampires beware. Seriously, the eggs nice and fluffy, the cheese beautifully melted, and then that sauce with the parsley and garlic, taking things to the next level. Hold on. Got some cheese right there. Folks, you saw this, easy to make, done within minutes in my opinion. One of the best omelets in the world. Give it a try, it's gonna completely blow you away. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.